I give people the worst advice. I, like, tell them what they want to hear.
Okay.
It's
Do you
terrible.
want to, like, say hi so that you're not just speaking from off the screen? Dahlia's here. Hello. This needs to be tilted down further. Today I'm reading your assumptions about me, supposedly, from what you told me on Instagram. Thank you if you sent me an assumption, because every time that I do this kind of video, I'm terrified because I'm like, no one's going to say anything. So if you sent me one, thank you very much. First assumption. I assume you've never had a lasagna made out of lunch meat, tater tots, mozzarella, mini bagels, and hot dog buns. I have a question, which is, have you? Knowing who sent this in, honestly, I would not be shocked, but I do want to hear the story behind it. I mean, you're correct. I have never had that. In fact, I have never had lunch meat. I've only eaten one tater tot in my entire... No, that's not true. I've eaten like 4 tater tots in my entire life. And I don't think I've had a mini bagel, which is kind of sad. This next one is also confusing, and I don't know what it means. It says, likes yerba mate. Genuinely, what's that
I couldn't tell.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with you're wrong, and I'm gonna say no, but I don't honestly know because I don't know grammatically how this is supposed to work as an assumption.
I think that they think that you like something called yerba.
Do I like something called yerba and they're calling me mate? Or do I like something called yerba mate? I don't know. Please help me. You've always thought you were not like other girls. Let's consider this. I hope you don't actually think that I'm one of those annoying people who just wants to be so unique. Because honestly, I take a lot of comfort in imagining that other people are exactly like me and know exactly what I'm thinking and going through at all times. I would hope to say no, but I'm not sure exactly how to answer that. You only own tan-colored bras. That's so specific, and it's so not specific. True at all. I actually only own one tan-colored bra. You're usually stressed out.
You're very high-strung.
Well, okay, but that's different. See, yeah. I feel like maybe I am usually stressed out, and it's just like kind of normal. But like, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I am high-strung, but I'm not, like, always stressed. I can usually find something to be somewhat stressed out about, but, like, I like, over-organize my life, usually, until I'm not quite as stressed. You are liberal/democratic and really passionate about justice and human rights. In general, I would say yes, I am more liberal/democratic. I do care a lot about, like, justice and human rights. I wish that I could, like, find a way to be more involved in that, but I do care a lot about it. So yes, you're correct. You love traveling. I mean, yeah, that's true. I don't travel a ton, but I like traveling. You love living in a big city. Well, I put off filming this video for so long that I no longer live in Ann Arbor, which I'm assuming is the big city you were referring to. Ann Arbor's not a big city. It's like a small city. But I did really like living in Ann Arbor, and I liked being able to, like, walk anywhere, whereas now I'd have to walk like 7 miles to get somewhere. College is better than you expected. That's like, it's really hard to say, because like some things were definitely better than I expected, but some things were also worse. And then like there's the difference in my expectations when I was actually going into college and my expectations of college like before the pandemic. As far as making friends, it was worse than I expected, and in-person classes definitely worse, but I got along a lot better with my roommate than I expected to. Like, I didn't expect us to hate each other, but I expected it to be, like, hard for us to, like, talk to each other and get to be friends, and we got to be friends really fast. The dorm room did not make me exceptionally depressed or claustrophobic. I don't know. College was okay. College was fine. I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to, and I know it was such an abnormal semester. I assume you were doing very well in college. I did pretty well my first semester. You're not showing how you really feel most of the time. Like, on the one hand, I feel like no one is. I don't feel like I'm, like, hiding my emotions really well. Like, I mean, I have been known to do that, but not, like, intentionally. I mean, there's always stuff, like, going on in my life or anyone's life that, like, not everyone's gonna know about. So, like, sure, I'd say you're correct, but also, like, this isn't very specific to me. I hope this doesn't seem rude, but you always seemed very quiet. That's not rude. And like, yeah, no, I'm a very quiet person unless I'm very, very comfortable around the people I'm around, because otherwise I just like don't know how to speak without them like suddenly like thinking something bad about me. I don't know. Very nice and very smart. Let's unpack that. Nice, I try my best. I don't feel like I go out of my way to be nice. Sometimes I wish I were like a nicer person, but I don't know. I feel like I can't decide if I'm a nice person. Do you think I'm a nice person?
Yeah, I would say, like, I
That
think,
yeah was not very enthusiastic.
you're very kind, and, like, you definitely care a lot about people, like your friends, for sure. I'm trying to think how to put this.
No, put it somewhere.
I'm
I
trying.
want to know.
Like, I don't know if you really, like, go out of your way
No,
to try
I
to, like,
don't.
be personable, or, like,
Oh,
you're not...
personable is not the word to describe me. I'm not
Yeah.
personable at all.
I feel like
I can
here,
be nice.
I feel like you don't do anything to, like, try to make people like you, which is maybe a good thing. But, like, I feel like sometimes when people, you're, like, think of them as super nice, they kind of do that.
I want to try to make people like me because I care so much when they're, like, new people like me. And then if I, like, find out that I don't really like them, then I don't care as much. But when I first meet someone, I, like, need them to like me.
Yeah.
But I also don't know how to try to make them like
Yeah.
me, so I end up just kind of doing nothing, and that's probably why I'm a quiet person. Very smart. You know, see, I always thought that I was, like, pretty smart, like, decent in high school. And then I got to college and I was like, wow, I'm, like, not good at anything. I mean, I have good grades, but I wouldn't say I'm exceptionally smart. Really nice and got lots of friends in college. We just broke down nice and no. This is so wrong. Like, I got to be close with my roommate, and I made, like, literally, like, 2 other friends who I, like, talked to and saw on a regular basis. You would never drink, smoke, or do any drugs. That's true. I was so scared that the instant I went to college, my entire, like, life philosophy of not wanting to smoke or drink or anything would just, like, go out the window because I was in college and, like, suddenly became a different person. And then I got to college and I was like, wow, I'm, like, miraculously still the same human being. I think you don't like me very much. Way to make my assumptions video about you.
Just, like, instantly confirms what they said.
No, we don't know each other very well. Teacher's pet and forgets to eat real food / meals. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to roast you. I mean, I did win teacher's pet, and I think that I voted for myself. So I would say I am definitely a teacher's pet. As far as forgetting to eat real food, no. When people say that they, like, forgot to eat all day, I don't understand how that happens. Like, do you not get hungry?
I will say that if I, like, am busy until noon, so, like, I don't have time to eat, then I forget that food exists.
I don't know what your definition of a real meal is. But
No,
we're
I feel
gonna
like
go
that
with
was
no.
that was me when I bought that pound chocolate bar,
Oh.
and, like, that was all I ate
That's
for
not
a while.
a real meal. You're chaotically ambitious. I want this to be true because I like that description, but I don't know.
I think that's true.
Ambitious. What a word. What a description. You think I'm ambitious?
Yeah, you just do stuff. Like, you ran a half marathon today. How did that happen?
Because I thought it was only 11 miles. Chaotically ambitious. I can definitely be chaotic, but I'm also sometimes, like, hyper organized. I do have, like, some dreams, but I also don't know what I want to do with my life, which makes it harder to be ambitious.
That's fair.
I am, like, generally self-motivated, because, like, no one else is gonna motivate me to do something. You're probably an English major who loves lattes / frappuccinos. Okay, let's unpack this. I have no idea what I'm going to major in. You're pretty close with English major because I do love writing. Loves lattes / frappes. I am gonna break it to you. I don't know the difference between a latte and a frappe. I'm gonna guess lattes just have milk in them. Frappes have whipped cream on top. Comment down below if I was right because I have no idea. No, I never drink coffee.
Isn't a latte part coffee, part hot chocolate?
God, no.
Wait, what's that then?
I didn't know that was a thing.
I thought it was a latte.
You're probably gonna go into a little bit of debt from buying clothes. As far as me buying too many clothes, you're correct. I have, like, almost $1 worth of clothes in my cart on this one website, and I'm just waiting to get a job before I hit buy. As far as going into debt specifically, that's not going to happen anytime soon because I do not own a credit card. You were a Tumblr girl in middle school. Okay, see, the thing is, I didn't know Tumblr existed when I was in middle school because I didn't have a phone until I was, like, in 9th grade. And also, I didn't start going to public school until 8th grade, so, like, no one was telling me about Tumblr. Would I have been a Tumblr girl if I were in middle school? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure what the definition of a Tumblr girl is. So, no, but I don't know. You can do math and science effortlessly because you're smart AF.
Who said that?
See, the really, really sad sad thing about this is that I did not take a single math or science credit in my first semester, and I don't plan to for the next 4 years. So, I mean, math was fun in high school for me. I think I'm generally good at math. Then I had to take pre-calc online. We won't get into that, but it was a really bad experience. Science, it's hard to say. I don't know. I think we've been through smart already, too. Okay, those are all of the assumptions that I had. Actually, that's not true. Someone was kind of harassing me, but don't give me that look.
I want to know about it.
No, I literally just lost my train of thought. I'm so tired. I literally have no brain power today. If you didn't hear, I ran a half marathon kind of accidentally this morning. I'm proud of myself, but I also, like, am kind of tired and physically exhausted, and my feet hurt in every capacity, and my toenails are, like, dying. So you didn't want to know about that. But, I will see you in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe I'll do another kind of similar video at some point, but I kind of hate asking people to send things in because I feel like no one's ever going to do it and it stresses me out. So, that's the end of this video, and I will see you next time, and goodbye.
I thought if my career goes down the tubes, I could always become a hitman. Just bear that in mind.
You heard it here first, folks.